5 Nigerians on experiencing police brutality, even after NSAS. Before NSAS, the story I heard about the police always guided my behavior with them. My parents always told me to do whatever the police say if I ever encountered them. I followed the instructions but still suffered violence from them. In 2021, while I covered the NSAS memorial protest at Lekki Tollgate, the police stopped me and asked for my ID card. The ID card was in my bag, so I reached in to bring it out, but they immediately stopped me and bundled me into the Black Maria. Nobody knew where I was for a bit, and it would have remained that way if it weren't for the influence of some government officials who got me released. I almost suffered PTSD from that event. So now I heavily avoid anything that involves the police. Do I feel safer and respected? Not entirely. And this is because we still hear stories of police brutality till today. I just tell everyone around me to always respect the police. I know the police would act when they need to act, but in everyday life, I'm not sure. I see them and I have PTSD, but I'm wiser in how I deal with them now. I have been harassed by the police 3 different times. I was on my way to a restaurant when some officers blocked my car, took over the vehicle, and drove us to a secluded spot. They said I looked like one of their suspects and insisted I follow them to the station. I refused, and things immediately got scary. One of them threatened to hit me with the butt of his gun and throw me in the boot. We argued for a while until I called my boss, who spoke to them. That was the only reason they eventually let me go. Even then, they still collected money from me to fuel their car. The most recent harassment happened just last month in September. Once they see my dreads, it's like an automatic stop. 8 times out of 10, they flag the car because of me. Now, I make sure to always carry my ID with me, even if I'm just stepping out to buy something down the street. I was never harassed by the police, but all of that changed after I got a car. Just last year, 2024, I was driving home from church on a Sunday afternoon when I got stopped by the police. They asked me to search my car and I let them. Then they demanded to see my ID. I didn't have a physical one with me, but I had a digital copy on my phone, so I tried to show it to them. I held up my phone and asked them to look at it without taking it from me, but they didn't listen. Things instantly became really dangerous. They forcefully took my phone and threatened to waste my life right there, saying nothing would happen and no one would save me. At that point, I just had to cooperate. I ended up giving them money, so they just let me go. Honestly, I don't see police harassment ending anytime soon. Click the link in our bio to read the full article.